Some men are born to fight. Some choose to. Philadelphia, 1975, a nobody with a broken dream. Rocky Balboa, a club boxer going nowhere fast. By day, he collected debts for a loan shark. Loving this story? Like and follow. He lived alone, talking to his pet turtles. A gentle giant the world had overlooked. Then there was Adrian, shy, quiet, beautiful to him. She worked the counter at the local pet shop. Rocky loved her before she could believe it. Her brother Paulie, bitter, worked the meat lockers. At the gym, old Mickey wrote Rocky off. He even gave away Rocky's locker. A bum, they called him. Wasted talent. Across town, a king prepared his throne. Apollo Creed, heavyweight champion of the world. Dazzling, unbeatable, the showman in star-spangled shorts. His bicentennial title fight needed an opponent. But his challenger dropped out, just weeks away. Apollo had a wild, brilliant idea. Give a local nobody a shot at the title. A storybook chance for an unknown underdog. He chose a name, the Italian Stallion. Rocky Balboa, picked by pure chance. 1,000,000-to-1 shot at the impossible. Rocky couldn't believe it was real. Why me? He asked the empty room. To Apollo, it was just a show. To Rocky, it was his whole life. One chance to prove he wasn't a bum. Old Mickey came back, begging to train him. Years of anger spilled out between them. Then two broken men decided to try. Rocky needed a corner. Mickey needed a fighter. Enjoying this? Drop a like now. Adrian came to him, shy and trembling. In his arms, two lonely souls found home. I want you, she whispered. I want you too. Now Rocky had something worth fighting for. The training began before the sun. 5 in the morning, raw eggs, cold streets. He ran the gray Philadelphia dawn alone. At the meat lockers, he pounded frozen slabs. Knuckles raw, breath like smoke, never stopping. Paulie watched, jealous and proud at once. Mickey pushed him past every limit. You're gonna eat lightning and thunder. Day by day, the bum became a fighter. His body hardened. His spirit caught fire. The whole city began to feel it. Then came the run that became legend. Through the markets, kids running behind him. Up the great museum steps he climbed. At the top, he raised his arms high. The whole world spread out beneath him. For one moment, the underdog touched the sky. He wasn't fighting to win anymore. He just wanted to still be standing. To go the distance, that was everything. No one had ever lasted with Apollo. If the bell rang and he still stood, he'd know he wasn't just another bum. The night before, fear crept in. He told Adrian the truth, quietly. Loving this? Smash like and follow. I can't beat him, he admitted softly. But if I'm still standing at the end, I'll know for once that I mattered. Fight night. The arena roared like thunder. Apollo entered as George Washington, then Uncle Sam. A circus. A spectacle. A coronation. To him, Rocky was just the warm-up act. Then the bell rang, and everything changed. In the first round, Rocky did the impossible. He knocked the champion to the canvas. Apollo had never been down in his life. The crowd gasped. The king was mortal. Now Apollo was furious, and afraid. Round after round, they traded everything. Rocky took punishment no man should survive. Ribs cracked, eyes swollen shut, still rising. Cut me, he begged. I can't see. Mickey worked the corner like a madman. Down went Rocky, but up he came. Stay down. Apollo's corner screamed in vain. Something in Rocky refused to quit. The crowd that mocked him chanted his name. Round 14. Round 15. Both men spent. Two warriors swaying on willpower alone. The final bell. Rocky was still standing. He'd done the impossible, gone the distance. The judges would decide the winner. But Rocky no longer cared about that. He searched the screaming crowd for one face. Enjoying this? Hit like and follow now. Adrian. He cried out. Adrian. She fought through the chaos toward him. The decision came, Apollo kept his title. A split decision, but it didn't matter. Rocky had won the only thing that counted. Adrian reached him, hat falling, eyes shining. I love you. He shouted over the roar. I love you, she answered, holding him tight. Bruised and breathless, he'd never felt richer. The bum had become a man who mattered. He didn't need the belt to be a champion. He needed only to know he could endure. Rocky was never really about boxing. It was about a nobody refusing to quit. About finding worth when the world saw none. About love that believed before anyone else. Stallone wrote it broke, in 3 days. He refused to sell unless he could star. A real underdog, telling an underdog's tale. It won Best Picture in 1977. The anthem still lifts hearts worldwide. Those museum steps became sacred ground. Millions run them, arms raised, chasing the feeling. Going the distance became more than a phrase. It became how we face our own fights. It's not about how hard you hit. It's how hard you're hit, and still rise. That's how winning is done.